Hey guys, my name is JC Dawn, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Okay, from where we left off, be sure to watch the previous episode if you don't know what's gonna happen here, because this is gonna be very interesting episode for us, or the previous part, because this is gonna be very intense. But anyway, if you watch it, we're gonna continue, and from where we left off, we found out that Nagito Komaeda has died, and we're gonna solve the murder of Nagito Komaeda. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna investigate. Actually, I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife. By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand. And then they finished him off with a spear. How cruel! Then does that happen, the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear. But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all? That is definitely strange. Was there a reason that they had to use it? It looks like a board, like a flat, like it looks like a painting from the floor. It's not actually 3D. A reason they had to use a spear, huh? Survival knife has been added. Left hand. Freaking phone. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. Probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look like that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere. There's something strange. Strange? What? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think the blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand, here there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of his finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part? See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood spiral like this? Okay. Whew. So freaking intense. Hold on. I need to check my hope fragments and the report card. Okay, got 3. What should I use for? And they're pretty much useless now. Yeah. Moonsault. Simply doing jumping power, increases jumping power. Downshift reduces your aiming speed. Increases your aiming speed. Attentive influence slightly increases. Envious influence gauge. Focus. Not enough hope fragments. Damn it. Okay, forget it. Okay. Feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? He also stabbed his legs? Why? Why would the killer do something like that? At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a grudge against a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds are all over Nagito's body, were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they had held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture wounds has been added to the Treatment Place section of your handbook. Okay. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it that looks like the fatal wound. Oh my, what's this? It's a strange looking spear, isn't it? Cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This spear is a spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice, damn you all to hell. I see, even he doesn't know what's inside the castle. Well, no more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of that cord doesn't have blood in it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Okay. Okay, the face. He must have been in a great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look in his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look in his face. The blood is splattered all over. It doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved and passed Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. It just freaking rips. Oh my god, I need to replay that when I watch. I need to replay that. Okay, and in one swift movement, he ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing? It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here. Putting the tape back is the issue. You ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case, it's no use. She's not listening. Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that? His duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito's probably just moving his mouth under the duct tape. Hold on, I need to do something again. Freaking phone. Let's see here. This one? Okay. Okay. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already. ... Yeah, you're right. And anyway, this might be some kind of clue. This must be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Duct tape has been added. There's still something to confirm. What? Okay. The burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. But it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. The rope is burned off like this. ... Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. And am I used to something that's abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Monokuma plushie. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. It's just one of the licensed plushies that were being produced at this factory. If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why did he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going into the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? I have nothing to do with that. Huh? Probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just dilate the plushie over there. You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I'll definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Dot dot dot. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I had no idea how this connects to the incident. Okay. Fire grenade. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. It's probably those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to that sprinkles. But sprinklers! Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. What else? Lighter. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here. An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm. It's the most foolish thought. It is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Is it the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it? The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but oil lighter has been added to your templates in the handbook. What else? Okay, I guess we talk to them. It mattered for Gundam's screening and for Mikan's, but it looks like it's different this time. Doesn't matter this time. Doesn't matter. But this time, the time, looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. It was at noon. What were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's... So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He stole your fresh kill. Fresh? Seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. Sonya! But... yeah, I know, Sonya doesn't have an alibi, but... I'm pretty sure it's not Sonya. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of an automatic setup. Also, the crime scene was very detailed, so they would have needed time to repair. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's a problem. Sonya. If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after. Chiaki. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling? Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads activated to put out the fire. You can see a girder right next to it, right there. Can you... hold on, I need to stretch myself. Okay. Can you see the red mark? You're right, I don't really see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. Isn't that blood? No guys, you're not colorblind. It's just the game just censors that for like to keep it not like to lower the ratings. Blood? Color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Now then, I guess it's investigating the area behind the curtain. Here's Ghost and just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was that? What was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Okay. Let's see here. Monokuma panel. There's a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. Panels near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall... Hold on, I need to do something. They should have been neatly put away. Okay. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh? Look, the tip-over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... hold on. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, I kind of rushed off everyone's warning, slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Fire. It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happens to opening it slowly? I kind of ignored their protest, and with this mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam! Could it be? Was that it? And there's something else I've been wondering. The Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly. Isn't this pretty strange? Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Okay. What else? Oh, okay. The radio. MP3 player. There's an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, the music was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but what's the killer playing music from this? Okay. Oh. Okay. I thought I was supposed to shoot that. Tons of books. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently, they're kind of with poetry and photos. Can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Anything else? Tons of CDs. All these CDs, they are all copies of Monokuma music. They should have been burned too. Really? That's it? Okay. Nanami, what do you got? Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. If there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire. But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades. I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and we got all wet and soggy. Okay. The sun is all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Haha. You were thinking that, huh? I wasn't thinking that at all. Why are you responding, Kazuchi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me. Oh man. Oh my, screwing. How lewd. Uh-oh. Please don't look at me with such a fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuchi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Uh-oh. Dot. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we pretty much finished investigating Nana's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes. Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito said in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right, before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright, it is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When you were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? Thought you were supposed to be searching the Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time? Oh my. Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus. Damn, stop swearing. You son of a... Damn, we just got late. Why would you do that? Sonia? I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I should calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh? At first I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them? And as I expected as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered. And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs of the military base were fake? Because I intended to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. Hey, see one of me there. However, the plan was an utter failure. Okay. Hold on, I need to take a picture of this. Okay.
モノミさんもですね。彼女もそれをこっそり覗き見していましたから。つまり。
Hold on. If those bombs were the same ones that disappeared, it wouldn't mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Hey, Kazuichi in the background! Look at that! Freaking amazing! Fly on the wings of love. And then the three of them are like, cool guys and girls, don't look out, explosions. Okay. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything. There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Sonia's account. God, stop it with the accounts. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues in the warehouse. I'm able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet. You look worried. Yeah, I am. At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. If there are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door. Oh my god, I hate this. There's so many things I have to investigate. Okay, if I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating. Hey guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. I agree, I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene. We don't have a choice, there just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right. Also, just like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that. Then it's okay if we leave this place? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's a reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Okay. Factory. Truck. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Okay. It's an enormous machine, but stop for now. It's like there's nothing related to the incident here. Oh, frick, Sonia, you scared me. Let's see here. Basket. Laptop. That reminds me, when I saw Nagito's video message on his laptop, is he still watching us from somewhere? If it's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked. There's no making time in this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't actually exactly someone you would normally run into. So, however, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. Hold on. The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry if I keep stopping this. I have to do something. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's continue. Huh? If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism. Is she blushing? Let's rip this apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside this, wouldn't it explode if you carelessly mess with it? Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb. You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is the soft weight of cotton. You are right. Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know if it wasn't from the military base. Tell the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I don't know already, you should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. And so I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then you brought it from the octagon. I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it. Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Didn't that happen in the first game? Like, in the first game, like, a Monokuma plushie or a Monokuma blew up because of a bomb inside of it. So, yeah. Okay, leave here. Where would you like to go? Outside. There's our base. Okay. Truck. A huge supply of guns and other firearms was stuffed into the truck bed. Ah, found it! What do you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like survival knife. Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, you gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Helicopters? It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teru. Yeah. It doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Truck. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the trash bed, which means Sonya was telling the truth. And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind, he said as much as in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Okay. What else? Hold on. Let's go to map. Let's see here. We already checked that out. Check that out already. Okay, second island, Nezumi Castle. I mean the fourth island. There you are. Okay. So freaking sleepy. There. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right? Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it. But it looks like one of the spears in the wall is missing. There's no mistake in it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gunmere, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife? Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks like hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Okay. First island. Oh, Nanami's there. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ah, Hajime. Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too? I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that. Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door. Fine, fine, I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right? Now then. Balushu! Crick. See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This is my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized? More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Okay, what the heck is that? Oh, it's the Monomi treasure. So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside his room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. It was especially weird this past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. Is there a Monokuma thing here? No? Oh, I see you, you bastard. Okay, we collected every Monokuma in the 5th island. Okay, treasure box. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be... Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this? Dot dot dot. It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. So this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. How would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside. Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know. If this was important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside there was a notebook. This is it? Why is the notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contains sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Byakuya became the something I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write this? Probably. This pictures are entries so super. Kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page. Fully written entries in the notebook. Understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues either. Right. And right when I was about to give up, my hand finally stopped on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the final house for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Look at Hinata. Hajime tried to go in the final judge room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh? Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand. Phew, I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come in later, you would have seen inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was a thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student! Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, it is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere. Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, he can't write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Yeah! See? Bullseye, and all because I'm the same way too. Huh? Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you angry that it's exposed to weakling like you? So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me. What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're going so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote it? Who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Excuse me? Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again. The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get an answer from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Monomi's notebook. Okay. Well, what else? The refrigerator. Because, you know, whatever inside that. There's a refrigerator. Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. The bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder? Maybe. I took the brown bottle of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is... Yeah, looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label in the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you were like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison is specifically for killing someone. It's one of a special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this? That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb? There should be a reason Nagito... Hold on. Nagito was able to attain such dangerous items. The octagon inside a funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right? He's probably hiding them somewhere in his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb in the poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just think about it, it scares me. Also, he already blew up the bomb and he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh? It looks like the bottle is just then half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap? For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died? If that actually exists, it'd be really bad. It'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Monokuma special poison. I've added to 2 bullets. Okay, what else? Bookshelf. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring this from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff. Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. It's the bed comes with the cottages. It looks just like the one in my room, but maybe there's something hidden under this bed. It's a useful place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations, and without thinking, I picked under the bed and there's something here. So passing by from the supermarket, it looks like there's something inside. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. This looks like the real deal. Did he get this from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding this under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? He will never know. Gas mask and gloves. Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper, maybe of blue aluminum? A round thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash? Who knows? It might be soon to decide that. Piece of blue paper. Okay, what else? Nanami, what do you have to say? Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining other areas first. Shower room? It's structured just like my room. The shower room is over here. Looks like there aren't any clues either. Here. The window. The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Bookshelf? Books and mysterious. Okay. They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they know? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. Okay, hold on. Okay. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though. I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know. There might be private stuff here. Well, that may be true, but... So, I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Oh, okay. Huh? Oh, yes. Finally. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal! Indeed, it's the school badge of Hospi Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, you couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Naruto said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was right. I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, as I thought Naito had lied to me. Okay, CG. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuchi, Fuiko, Kane, and Sonya. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. ... Why? This is the only thing that isn't a lie. Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Naruto received when he cleared his final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Naruto was lying. When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 6 of us. Can I take a look at that? Oh, frick. Okay. Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file. Okay. ... Screenshot! You're right. Okay.
でも残念ながら詳しいことは何も書かれてないみたいだね。詳しいこと？私たちが記憶を失ってるっていう希望が峰学園で生活してた頃の情報だよ。それがないってことは。
freaking phone. See, this is why I'm starting to like, you know, keep saying, hold on and stuff. Hold on. What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
そのファイルってあいつの名前がないよな。確かに16人分のプロフィールがあるのに、でもあいつの名前だけはないよな。
Nagito?
誰のこと？
こまいだ。
戸上だ。
Okay.
戸上白夜だよ。よく見てみろよ。あいつの名前だけどこにも見当たらないぞ。
Uh-oh. So what if a name is written in that file? Perhaps based on that you think he might be a traitor? ... No, it's not just because his name is written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the King school life at Hellspeak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation in this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what are you saying about the missing name and about the King school life? It's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason? How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason, which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You know the answers. You've been looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Ultimate Imposter. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Okay. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate Imposter? Oh! Maybe the Ultimate Imposter copied Byakuya. But that doesn't explain the fat. The body. Maybe the Ultimate Imposter was fat and can't like, you know, doesn't have time to diet and stuff. So yeah. So probably that Byakuya isn't actually the Byakuya that we knew from the first game. I'm not sure though. I don't know. That's that Byakuya's true identity. Okay, it is. Never mind. True identity? But that doesn't explain the Togami Corporation and stuff. It was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate. Oh, okay. Okay, so there are two persons. It was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate fluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. A fake? The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Boop boop boop. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami? Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the skilling school life? Boop boop boop. His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled at that, like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time. But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it? Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. So what if the ultimate imposter is a guy and then act like a girl? That would be amazing. Okay. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell? Ahem. Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with. So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being deserted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on that context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Ultimate Academy, you should have known about the Ultimate Imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at the 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that? Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out. So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it. The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Homespeak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here? It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right? Then we can't use his files to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito, right? Well, probably. Hosting Academy files been added to the traitor section. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't clue. Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up? Wait. Excuse me for a moment. Ah, shite. That chime just now.
時間の無駄遣いほどもったいない行為はないからね。というわけで時間です。最後の学級裁判を始めるので、
Oh, let's cross trial.
モノクマロックに集合してください。ぷぷぷぷ。じゃあまた後でね。
The last class trial? You said that right? You said last class trial? ... Yeah, I heard it too. He did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the Queen's school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one. But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? So Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once? But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito. Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh? I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if you do that, things will turn out fine. Okay. But we'll go to the Monokuma Rock in the next episode. Okay, in the next episode will be the final class trial. And we're gonna have some intense stuff happening. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching me playing Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you guys later in the next episode. Stay awesome. Stay tuned, my friends. That was the lamest outro ever, but whatever. Bye.